folks jump up. There's 3 versions. A video is being filmed for it. They tell you that they shut down the train station.
Yeah, for a little while, yeah. They shut it down. They shut it down.
And you was
he shot that in Washington Heights, the A train. They shut down a couple of stops for that joint, yeah.
And what happened when you seen the video? You was looking for yourself?
Hell yeah, I was looking for me. Fuck you think? Shit, you fucking blink, you fucking miss me. I was highly upset behind that.
It's your first shot, you know what I mean? You like fired up. You're like, I did the beat.
I'm saying, you know, they shout you out in the song, you know what I mean? That motherfucking camera on me.
Give me my burn. So then you continue and you know, you definitely do your own project. You got Joe on, which was great. And you've seen the beginning of Joe and Big L and such. If you can tell me the fire in the eyes of a kid like yourself in Forest Projects coming up, you know, what kept you fired up through all that time from your group to DITC, Diam Piece 1, Diam Piece 2. What keeps you fired up?
Just being a fan of hip hop, basically. You know what I mean? That's basically it. You know, I love what I do. Started off as a hobby. You know, I was able to parlay that into something professional. You know what I mean? So you know how it is, D. When you find something you love to do, it don't even seem like work. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Right. But you know, I've just always been a fan of you know, the culture, specifically DJing, producing, and rhyming. And
I've had the good fortune of going on the road with you and doing some stuff with you, and it's been great.
No doubt.
And seeing you out there at that level, in those times when you're coming up and you're putting it down. Other than your own tracks, what was some you did a couple of remixes, of course. You did a couple of beats, but what was like something that you were a part of that it wasn't necessarily a Diamond D project, or you know, you were pretty hyped as a producer that you got the opportunity to work with this group?
With a group,
or artists.
Well, you know what? When I did the remix to Rainy Days for Raekwon,
yeah,
you know what I really wound up doing was just changing the drums. The drums on there they didn't really like.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So Loud got at me, and I went in there and I hooked the drums up for Rainy Days. But just, you know, it came out of left field, and to be able to work, you know, with one of the Wu disciples, you know what I mean? Well, you know, that's a blessing right there. And
we you know, when Pete was on, and also the same goes for Premier, where there's some dope joints that they were a part of that they produced, but they never got released, or they weren't credited. Like Pete said that he wasn't credited for like a couple of R&B records that he helped on.
Right.
You know, that's the nature of the game. You know what I mean? Was there anything that you were a part of that didn't get released?
Nah, but it's something I was a part of, but I didn't get credited. But you know, karma, because the shit ain't wound up going nowhere anyway. That was in the early '90s. You remember the Ghetto Girls?
Yes, of course. This is like your third joint around that time when you really doing your production.
Yeah. Well, anyway, you know, I was working with them, and we went out to the West Coast, recorded some joints, and on the first pressing, I saw my credit, right? Then I went online maybe like a year or two ago, and I looked, and 2 other clowns got credited for the shit. You know what I mean? But like I said, it ain't even worth me investigating.
But it's done, and we're here now. If you can, what was it? Where was it when you're introduced to? Of course, Joe's your homie, but you get introduced to Buck Wow as Finesse's DJ, right?
Yeah.
And then you meet Big L. Were you welcoming at the time? Because you were young too, coming up.
Yeah, well, you know, Finesse is the one who brought Big L around into the fold. You know what I mean? And you know, when we all heard him, we know naturally we all got excited. You know what I mean? He reminded me specifically. He reminded me of Finesse.
Yes.
Just the cadence and the punchlines.
For sure.
You know what I mean? And you know, rest in peace to the God Big L, no doubt.
Now, you know, Big L definitely had a wonderful impact, and I'm really happy that people are keeping the legacy going and really, you know, acknowledging his birthday, his passing. Like, these moments are important so that the younger generation or some other people could feel like we're all part of a wonderful community.
Right.
You know, that being said, I had Finesse on prior to the mini documentary that was attempted. And I seen the things about, you know, to Nas with the Mass Appeal stuff. And I'm happy that kind of like they chilled out, that they didn't put it out. But what was your feeling on that project?
I mean, you know, it caught me by surprise also. I knew nothing about it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So my mindset was the same as everyone else's. You know, but like you said, you know, things got worked out. You know, and yeah, it was just bugged out. But you know, I didn't even have no knowledge of this shit at all.
Wow, it just popped up, and you're like, whoa.
Right.
So you know, was there is there a positive to that, like, or it just got shut down?
I don't know, because I wasn't like in the middle of negotiations. Mm-hmm. But you know, hopefully something got worked out and they can do something correctly and right. involve Big L's family and the people who were around L. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's basically it. You know, if you're going to do it right.
I've been not only a fan of L, but also, you know, I was intrigued by his career in the whole, like many of us, like a lot of us. You know, unfortunately, it turned out the way it did for him. You know, but super intrigued, loved him. He was super skilled and a chill guy if you didn't know him. But when you got into the cipher, he was a funny cat.
Right.
And I'm happy that that Mass Appeal.
Somebody wrote Big L deserves more than 8 minutes. Yeah, he does, no doubt.
Right, which is what I was going to say right now. So a lot of people didn't know. They thought it was going to be a documentary, like a respectful documentary, right, in the sense of decent length, covers more than just his impact on the game. It's, you know, let's get to him growing up, what happened, and his just overall existence. So I'm really happy that that's the direction that this whole thing is going to go on. And you know, when people were dissing, well, not dissing, kind of like making it a note to Mass Appeal, I was like, Nas got to step up and say something. Like, he's got to. Right. Preem could easily be like, hey, yo, Nas, check this story. Like, what's up with this? You know, but I'm happy everything happened the way it worked out. And hopefully we do see, like you said, one that goes into family and stuff like that.
No doubt. For the fans and for his legacy.
For sure, and that's important. Now, we are here on Show Off Your Gems, the show where we have a lot of wonderful hip-hop innovators, pioneers, you know, icons, legends, fans, and just super collectors. You know, there was dudes there was some of us who collected comics, but we didn't know that we could also collect items of hip hop, you know what I mean? Right. But you know, the great thing is that we not only collect comics, hip hop items, we collect fashion pieces, you know, maybe sealed cassettes or promo albums, you know. Yeah. You know, that being said, and I don't know, when you was a kid, I mean, you were probably super hardcore around this time. Me, I was still a kid, so I was digging on Pee Wee Herman's Playhouse.
Nah, I'm a little older than you. By the time Pee Wee Herman came out, I was in the other shit.
Look at me. I didn't even realize this is right here on my top.
Nice, nice, nice.
But you are here. It is about your gems, and if you can, Diamond, take us on a ride and show off some of Diamond D's gems.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I ain't got too many joints, but I'll pull out a couple of pieces real quick. Where all my diggers at in the room? All my diggers, put a thumbs up real quick. All my diggers, put a thumbs up.
Let's go, diggers.
Let's see. Any diggers in this room?
Oh, Kevin's in here. You know he's digging.
Where my diggers at? Put them thumbs up. All right.
We got some joints. So
yeah. Some diggers in here. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna show you something real quick that you don't see too many of.
Oh. Come on.
All my diggers. All right, check it. This is Funky Drummer on the Blue King. This is Funky Drummer on the Blue King, the 45, the original 45. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna see this too tough. Yeah.
Woo.
Man.
The thumbs up.
Something real quick, yo.
We here. I keep this by me. Everything. Keep going, Diamond. It's on you.
Yeah. Hold on. Check it out. Can we see this?
Turn your camera. Turn your camera. Oh.
I had Muhammad Ali signing. You see it?
Yes, I do, man. But you know, can you turn your camera or
yeah. Hold on, let me try.
Press the little hook joints. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Okay,
that's
cool.
What we want.
Yeah. So I bought that at an auction. Out there in Beverly Hills. Wow. You know what I mean? So I ain't never getting rid of this shit right here.
That's a gem, baby.
Yeah, definitely. If you know what that man stood for, you know what I mean?
Of course, that's why you purchased it. You don't buy things just to buy it. Like there's significance on that.
Right.
Powerful.
You know what I mean? Something else. When we were kids, we caught the reruns of this shit right here. Hold on. Let me do this. Let me do this shit real quick. All right, yeah.
Woo! Yeah!
Yo, I had to cop this shit. Fuck that. We grew up watching the reruns of this shit.
Diamond D!
Yo. Come on, man. Stop playing.
Wow. I love it. Yo, I love how you have the light on your crate, too. That's really good.
Oh, yeah. You know, I keep it neat over here and all that. Let me see.
Ooh.
From the Grammy Award for the Fugees.
Yes. Congratulations. That's a gem right there.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Not easily attainable.
All right.
For sure. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all. That's hearts and diamond emojis. Diamond emojis. Let's go. We got Diamond. He's here.
I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can find this shit real quick. I think I saw it the other day over here somewhere. Give me a minute.
No problem. Once again, everybody, this is Show Up Your Gems. I'm sure that's Diamond D. And we encourage people to come on to the show and show off your gems. You know, right now we are rocking with none other than Diamond D, who's pulling out. Wow.
All right, see the date on there.
The master.
Yeah. It's a Show and AG's second album right here. All right.
Wow.
Yeah, this ain't never going nowhere either.
I hope it should. Yes, it shouldn't. That's definitely an artifact of greatness.
Yeah, definitely.
That's so beautiful. He's not playing, y'all.
Show you another thing before we wrap this shit up. Hold on.
Welcome to the next level. Yeah,
you see it?
No, your thing is it's whirling. It's whirling. So let's give it a moment to finish whirling, and then we'll maybe it's the Wi-Fi at the crib. I don't know. Oh, come on. There you go. There you go.
Now, can you hear me?
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, so a month before Big L was killed, he came to my house and he signed the wall. And that's his throw up. Flamboyant Entertainment. Right?
Wow.
And under that you got Hank Shockney's name. And Carmen wrote C-O-M.
Ooh.
I got that frame.
Wow, the section of your wall.
Yeah. You know, nothing major. You know, I can go on and on showing records and you know, blacks and all that, but basically that's it, D.
Yo, Diamond, I gotta tell you, I know we'll do this another time, and you're always welcome. And you yourself are a gem, sir. And if you can, what is something positive that you can share with the people that are watching right now to keep them in a positive headspace?
Man, you know, I mean, you know, with the George Floyd thing, all I can say is, you know, we finally got some momentum behind us. You know, who would ever think that what happened in Minneapolis would would be affected over in New Zealand, Germany, Poland, around the world, Puerto Rico. It just goes to show how fed up black people and brown people are worldwide. You know what I mean? So we got the momentum. We need to just use this shit wisely. You know what I mean? And you know, the police definitely have an issue with black and brown people. You know, we know that. So it has to be some changes that start up top.
For sure.
You know, so we'll just wait and see. Just keep our heads up.
Definitely keep our heads up. Diamond, I want to tell you seriously, from me to you, and I'm sure with the energy of everybody here who is viewing, I love you. Thank you for everything you do musically. As a human being, you've inspired me. You created the theme music for a lot of moments in my life. And, you know, to see your face, you know, when I was out there for the Super Bowl, I think it was, and you was DJing, you know, it's just always great to see a human like you shine, because you are a superhero to me.
Yeah, I appreciate that, D. You know, much love to you too, man. No doubt.
Thank you, brother. You stay amazing. We're going to open it up. Let somebody throw off the gems. But first and foremost, what is it like to know that there's a community that not only loves your music, but also collects items, you know, these are important to me. So like this
Yo,
right here,
Juju, what up? I see you, Juju.
Juju's
All
a good
right.
human being.
What's that?
This is a clipping of Big L when it was announced. You know, I kept it.
Oh wow, okay.
But like, what is it like to show people the section of the wall that only you can have? It's a one of one. How important is that?
To do what?
To show, like, to have it, to own it, to, you know, the commitment to like saying, nah, I'm gonna need that section right there framed.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like you know, yeah, it was mad names on that wall.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, somebody just wrote, show that 45, that James Brown 45 I had on the wall. Nah, but yeah, I had to cut that out. I mean, you know, it's iconic. Big L, Hank Shockley, Common,
yes,
and Mark the Spark from the Brand Nubians. His tag is somewhere in there too. That's just a part of the culture, and you know, I had it framed.
Diamond,
you know what I mean? So you know, once we get an official hip hop museum on some national level shit, I might just donate it to that.
In time, and that's what's great. This right here, until we get something like that, this is a great opportunity for all hip hop community to show those items. Man, I'm seeing somebody sent me the radio that was used in the Malcolm McLaren music video for the artwork. They actually have the radio that's on the 12. So there's a lot of I've seen the acetate for, you know, we talked about a couple of things. I've seen a lot of greatness. But Diamond, thank you so much. It's an honor to have you, and also to know you as well. Everybody, show your love for Diamond. Hit them diamond emojis in there, and you stay amazing. Okay.
All right, man. I talk to you soon.
Be great. Success and nothing less. Everyone, this is Show Off Your Gems. We give fans an opportunity to come in, and DJ Juggy is definitely a certified Show Off Your Gems homie. So what are you showing off? He's got gems, y'all. And this guy, he hits me back because he finds other gems he didn't realize he had. So, you know, let's go.
All right. I want to show this off real quick. That's a picture of me and Guru. At the, as you can see, he finished his shot way before I did. Way before I did. So
beautiful.
I want to show something. I know right here.
Let me get light if you can. Yeah, there you go.
Puerto Rico Bob, what up?
Puerto Rico Rob. The setup.
So this is an original Loud Records sampler, still sealed.
All right, is that the one? Is that the one with Mobb Deep dissing Keith Murray? Not seeing the explicit?
In the legal run.
Yeah. So good. The Venus on there. Yeah. Yo, the setup cassette. Anybody, if you guys know this setup cassette right here, salute to Loud Records, Peli, this whole movement, Puerto Rico Rob. That cassette was on fire on these Arsonist tours that we were on. So
another
was amazing.
The show is a lot of people show what I showed, the snippet tapes and a lot of the promos from the 90s. But as we got out of the tapes, you know, we went to the mixtapes on CD for instead of snippet tapes.
Wow, salute to Murs.
And so, you know, so they were like, well, if we're going to do real mixtapes, we got to have real DJs, right? So
yes, Def Jux. That's a great album.
J-Rock did the Black Alicious. Abilities for LP. RJD2. And then, you know, as we got into the digital era, these were CD-ROM. Remember, they would send the promos out and they were CD-ROM. They were music, pop them in. They would have the videos.
Yep.
Funk Master.
Yo, the CD-ROMs, y'all. Wow.
So, And I know I want to pull this out too because
Sweet 903
being here. I know Rich Medina being here, and this is the
Wow.
first Sweet 903.
I look good here. You're the one who's spinning, but I don't know what the people see. But yes, you're good. Beautiful. Yo, this
I got your
dude
Wi-Fi on.
Oh, it's mine that's tripping? I'm not even on Wi-Fi.
No, I got your Wi-Fi. I got your good Wi-Fi. There we go. Sweet 903. Y'all remember Cornerstone and the favorite 1200 squad?
Yes.
This is the first Sweet 903 with AV and Rich Medina. double. You know.
You said good.
So,
fire.
Well, one more thing. I wanted to show you this last week because this was the 20th anniversary of this concert.
Wow, Method Man, Redman, The Alcoholics, Zell, DJ Swamp.
So
wow.
the
Visionary.
significance of this 2000.
Yes.
Right. So I was at this show, obviously, and Redman, the headliners, and as Redman's getting done, he jumps into the crowd, and for some reason, he threw his headband back on stage. Promo.
Wow. Yeah, let the Wi-Fi do its Wi-Fi.
So,
there you go.
So he jumps off stage, the crowd dive, right? And he's looking back at the stage, and he just throws the headband back at the stage. I don't know why. So I caught it. It was full of. I've never done anything with it. It's completely the same way it was 20 years ago, and it's the blackout headband.
Wow, you got still in the knot with Redman's DNA.
Everything was mad sweaty when he threw it at me, and I swear to God, like a fan, I just went bang.
The mad sweaty fact, love it. He's coming, y'all. Yes, Juju, I love you, Juju. All right, here we go. My brother, I gotta tell you. Yesterday, I was, you know, I had to move to make, because I didn't know what was going on. But now we're here. It's working fine. Take us on a ride. And you had the joint, you was at the shelf when it started tripping with the Adidas, the little Adidas, you remember?
Yeah.
And it was
Michael Lau stuff.
Go for yours, my brother.
Those guys?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's some Michael Lau stuff. Yeah, and I haven't seen nobody. I mean, this stuff's old. Like this thing was like one of those that it released for like $160, which was crazy back, you know, then. But then it ended up. I think I got it for somebody not too long ago for like $120, but it was selling for like 800 at one point. You know, stuff was crazy back then. But yeah, those Michael Lau, the NY Fats, those are like his kind of staple dudes.
And you got that spray can there?
Yeah, that's Scenes. That was an old Scene one. He had the black one and he had the red one. And this was like, my spot was Toy Tokyo, you know, like back, I remember calling those people, you know, in Manhattan, you know, from AZ out here. And they would never understand anything I was saying, and I never understood anything they were saying, but every once in a while I get what I wanted to get.
Yes.
But yeah, so yeah, I got all the cars ones. I don't know.
There you go. That's what we talk about.
Yeah.
Telling you guys, this right here.
These dudes were only $15 back in the day. Those were from 2002. They were only $15. So now I think they sell for like 400 or some stupid crap. So my son's broke half of them while he's bumping music and always knocks them over and breaks their ears off.
Wow.
This was the Ninja Turtle. That I don't even know where those came from or who made those or what that was, but
Nah, I remember them. I remember them in the packaging. There was the decent size, and when I seen it,
yeah.
I was like, "Wow, bro!"
And I used to have the Bebop too. I don't know what happened to him, but I don't know.
And what do you have next
like,
to it that kind of looks like a rhino?
those were like some little Echo. I forgot who made these because they did like the Echo ones, and then
Yeah,
they
the white
made
rhino
the
campaign.
DJ Co ones. They had those. I think I swooped those from a dollar store.
And did you have Krang?
Yeah, the RTJ Krang. Because they got one for all the albums here. I'll open it. Give me a second. Yeah, so this one went with the first album, the colorway of the first album. Then they got two other ones. But yeah, those were dope. I don't know. Sam Flores, if you know who he is, that's a dope little one. His little can too. I don't got a lot of the cans, but these guys were like the originals back in the day.
Oof.
I was just moving all these guys off a shelf, so this guy's leg fell off a long time ago.
Ah.
The joys. But yeah, this is the gold though right here. It's the Voltron.
Woo! Ooh, on display. Salute to everybody who has their items on display and those who are inspired to display their items now.
Yeah, so that's like the OG Bandai guy, but he's sitting like this because I broke his legs off when I was like 8.
Oh, but the fact you still have it though, I love you for that.
Yeah, and then these, so like the only toy I had that it was like my pride and joy was the Voltron Castle and then all the little lions. And my mom ran a preschool and she gave that toy away and I was really upset about it. And so my brother and my mom swooped it for me on eBay really cheap when like stuff just wasn't selling for a lot. And then my mom, it was sealed, but she decided she had to open them all to make sure they were in there. So I tried to keep it sealed. But